You ever notice that the statue's eyes...
Welcome back, children. Had another rough night? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Wow, Brago in jail. Whew, that's one heck of a big fish to fry. So, you sardine lean.
It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it crashed.
Wow.
Hey, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy Bob. I'm set. Let's. Hey, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy Bob. Let's.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. They do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Howdy.
When the world expired, we were forged in the fire. A shield made of muscle and grit. Protecting the needy and fighting the greedy. We fought because we gave a shit. And we'll keep on a-fighting. For there's wrongs to be righting. And our victory.
I was talking to Diligent Joe the other day, and he said that he might be opening up some real estate in Baltimore.
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes's to buy up and turn into playpens.
Seriously. Why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckaties?
I've heard the patriarch is sick. I've heard the patriarch.
Anything ever happens to the patriarch, Colorado is
Hi.
screwed.
Do you
Nobody
have
else
any
can hold
books
this
on
place
cloning?
together. On
I guess. Who are you? I'm Irv. What do you want? Oh no! Did you kill them? Oh, poor clones. They never really acted right. I screwed up the formula somehow. Please don't tell the marshals, but I'm one of his clones. Unfortunately, I'm fourth generation, at least. So, I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all. Well, I guess I'm kinda afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really crazy. And they just, if I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father. Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end, but that doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world. Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian. The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him, aren't I? I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't suggesting, no. You know the whole nature versus nurture debate? How some things are genetic and some things you learn? Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and you believe me, don't you? Oh, thank God. So, you're not gonna arrest me? You're gonna let me be a real scientist? This is the best! I'm so grateful! I'll do good work for you, I promise.
The station is nice enough, but convoy life
car
is better.
gardens.
You mean where they grow these?
What can I do for you? Co-workers. Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long. At the moment, driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapaho brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics, and sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be, well, except for those of us who run the stations. We mostly live on the road. The people of the... While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs, and when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living... Take care now.
Convoy went down into a valley, and we all looked up to see a sky full of bodies. Now realizing it, we stepped into Godfisher territory. Godfishers are a dime a dozen. What makes this unique is what we saw. Believe it or not, the sky opened up into a mouth and swallowed those corpses whole. As I recall, you were busy sleeping through that leg of the journey.
Charged with treason!
You got business with McTavish? Come into the machine shop. If not, then fuck off.
Fuck off, we're busy.
What, did I stutter? I said, fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here!
What, did I stutter?
Get the fuck out of here!
I said, fuck off. What, did I stutter? I said, fuck off. Hey, hands off, assholes!
Hello, Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I will be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come.
If you Rangers ever need our help, we're with you.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here and down.
What do you need, Rangers? Why? Want me to say it should be you? Well, I can't argue with that. Not even the Patriarch could go it alone. Wouldn't have got half as far without the marshals. See, we all know the important folk around here, and we have an understanding with most of them. So whoever runs this town when the Patriarch is gone, they'll need to be real good friends with me. I like you, Rangers, but a girl needs to be sure before she commits, if you know what I mean. We ain't quite there yet. What's on your mind? Roger that.
Any word on the loony in number 3 yet, Rangers? About time. Gonna take me a week to clean up that mess. What was his deal, anyway? Serves me right for asking, I guess. Well, thanks anyway. Here's a little something for getting... Oh, my sciatica.
Be seeing you, Rosie.
food you're feeding us is gonna cause a mutiny. I'd hire a cook if I was you.
Guessing it's gonna be tough getting that Valor kid out of Denver in one piece.
Ever wonder how those refugees are getting into Colorado? Marshals run a pretty tight ship.
What do you mean?
Didn't we have an understanding? Didn't we get a little squeeze for looking the other way a little bit?
Man, I never thought I'd be in a position to thank outsiders for saving my life, but here we are. I don't know what Brygo intended, but, well, anyway, Sheriff Daisy asked me to set up an armory for you, get you situated. So I'll get started on that. Want to see what I've got so far? After what you did for me, it's a pleasure. Never been happier to follow an order. It's fine. Can't complain. Happy to. Take a look.
Kid Victory? Sounds like a bad apple.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while. But I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need? Fine. For now. I'll do what I can. Have a seat. I brought a few things over from the garage. Not much yet, but...
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting. I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life, I wanted to be a scientist. It's incredible. He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, you know, evil. Breakdance so fly, it can kill. Yes, I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process. But I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry. Probably. That's probably a good idea. Thank you, Rangers. You saved my life.
Rangers.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's a arrest to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try the device yourselves whenever you're here. I've picked up all kinds of signals. Speaking frankly, great. Protect and serve, right? Things had grown stale with the Marshal. I've worked the radio for some time now, and I hear all kinds of stories from other parts of the world. Horrors you wouldn't believe. Is Colorado? Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise. I'm your radio communications expert. I'll be manning the radio whenever you... anytime.
Here to serve. Hope you catch that victory kid soon, before he hurts somebody.
Glad to see you back, Rangers. Cleaned up the worst of the mess in your absence. Now, what can I help you with? Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and now some of these folks may be, less than top grade for sure. But most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose. Happy to tell you what you need to know. Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was... I've served at his side... What, mister? You're too kind, dear. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children is just... I do indeed. Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group. Stories? They are stories. A few now. An uncanny ability to always do the right thing. Happy to. What's on your mind? Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Lucky points. Servitors visit more to our West Better.
That Valor kid doesn't sound much more stable than his brother.
We're all grateful that you took us in, Rangers.
Can I borrow your...
We're pitching in where we can. I hope we've been some help at least. Anything you need? Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of... Well, look, poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass. Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Sad to see a woman of such obvious...
So, Little Vegas is no more,
watching
eh?
over a bunch of psychos.
What do you think? What can I do for you? I wanted to talk about the prisoner you found when you first got here. The one who survived by eating fungus and bugs. I know you decided to keep him locked up. And I'm not saying you were wrong. It's just, do we know he's broken any laws? And even if he has, it seems he's been imprisoned here. I know he's a little unsettling to talk to. But is that reason enough to deny him his liberty? Don't worry, I'm not gonna let him out without your say-so. Just wanted to say my piece.
Oh, yay! Thank you so much, man. I owe you big, real big time. This won't be the last time you hear from me.
You come here to point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy? You come here to point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy?
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown?
Isn't that how you get, robots?
Robots are autonomous. Animatronics are just machines.
I don't know what those words mean, but I'd still shoot
Rangers!
first. and
Hope
ask
you like what
questions
I've
later.
done with the space.
Stay sharp.
Maybe not. Seven A.
7A, check.
13C.
Uh-huh, 13C.
1B.
1B, got it.
2B.
Not seeing 2B.
Robot mascots
sure?
of pre-war
found it. Sorry,
PSAs,
2B.
Peek and
Good.
Poke,
Okay.
were meant
4A.
to show the right
Yep,
and
4A.
wrong ways of preparing for the end of the world. Each vignette humorously contrasted noble peaks of forethought and generosity.
Hi, I'm Austin.
I'm new.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Who's in charge in
Where you
here?
from?
Oh, around.
Yeah, me too. We all are here. Here to serve.
Hey, who's in charge in here? You're the CO around here? Huh, quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear. Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter. Got a proposition for you. I helped the Rangers during their whole Cochise debacle. They might have come out strong if they'd listened to me. Too bad. After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ, then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head. Jesus, you're not one of those. Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you. What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of Cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over it. Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk. Are you kidding me? Cochise is the Rangers' greatest enemy. A supercomputer that almost exterminated them twice, and which built an army of synths to kill every last human on Earth. Rangers aren't training their recruits at all these days, are they? Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. 11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades. All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time. We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly. But there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street. Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us past.
Hey now, that's my ex-boss you're talking about, Hoss.
Lucky you quit then. She's a frag candidate for sure. Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere. Squad, at ease.
Vegas closed until further notice. City dumped totally laid by local youth.
Ew, Troy! Those old...
It's okay, bro. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says. Hell yeah! Nice one.
But babe, I wanted more light. All those carbs make me blow...
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
Why, hello there. My name's Old Baldy, and this here is me and my friends here, dedicated, telling us now. Just stroll from stage to stage, and we'll tell you the story. Any questions before you go? I'm sorry, friend. I'm afraid I don't know that word. Great! Youngest son of the Buchanan...
Avoid unintentional, unsigned wraparounds. Ensure transactions in mempool always have unique keys.